demonstrated this in our participation in the fight against this scourge in Mali. We have demonstrated it in our common fight against terrorism that has undermined all development in Nigeria. Please allow me to point out that if the short-term response to terrorism is military, it is only economic and social development that will allow us to put it to an end once and for all. If we win the battle, this battle for economic and social development, we shall win the battle against terrorism, whose main ally is poverty. President, sir, as I wish you and your people a happy centenary, please allow me to thank you for the hospitality extended to my delegation and to myself. Thank you.
We thank our very good neighbor and brother, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Niger, for his profound statement. May I now invite the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone to please give his goodwill message. The floor is yours, sir.
Your Excellency, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, colleagues, heads of states and heads of delegations, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I bring you all warm greetings from your brothers and sisters of the Republic of Sierra Leone. I am indeed very honored to be here today for this great celebration. A lot has been said. I'm coming to the tail end of the goodwill messages. I will avoid repeating what my colleagues have said. But we are here to congratulate Nigeria and to celebrate the greatness of Nigeria. Indeed, there is every reason for Nigeria to celebrate. There is every reason for some of us here to celebrate the greatness of Nigeria. The theme of the discussion today, human security, peace and development agenda for the 21st century, is apt. I say so because in the greatness of Nigeria, when we were in dear need of peace, security, and development, Nigeria was there with us. When we were in dear need for peace, the Nigerians laid their lives, blood and sweat for our people. It is only a great nation that can do that. So we want to use this platform to thank Nigeria for your greatness, to thank you for the support that you have provided in ensuring peace and security in our country, within the sub-region, and in other locations in Africa. We are also here to express some concerns. And in expressing the concerns, Let me start by expressing our condolences for the recent massacre of Yobe. A deed that is regrettable. But what is that telling us? It is telling us that Nigeria, yes, you have come a long way. Nigeria, yes, you are great. But Nigeria, you also have a responsibility to ensure that you remain in the forefront of the development, not only within the sub-region, but also in the entire Africa. Somebody have said that Nigeria is a powerhouse for development in Africa. But to put it in perspective, the responsibility Nigeria carries is that for every 2 West Africans, 1 is a Nigerian. Every 2 West Africans, 1 is a Nigerian. Every 4 Africans, 1 is a Nigerian. That bestows a lot of responsibility on Nigeria. It simply tells us that when Nigeria sneezes, that is a great responsibility. Nigeria's greatest strength is in its diversity. We must continue to use that strength to foster development. Africa is the next destination. Africa is the next century for development. But because of the size and numbers of Nigeria, you have a great responsibility to play. Those of us that are out there watching the developments, we want to appeal to Nigeria that nobody in Nigeria is bigger than Nigeria. But also Nigerians should know that Nigeria is bigger than Nigeria. Nigeria has a greater role to play, a bigger role to play in the development of Africa than just focusing on Nigeria. So I believe that if there has to be peace, if there has to be development in Africa, Nigeria has a great responsibility. Nigeria, rise up to the occasion. Nigeria, you are the big brothers. You have continued to play that role. We do expect you to be in the forefront. But for it to happen, you have to take a hard look inwards and continue to develop that strength in your diversity. Africa's hopes, West Africa's hopes are in you. I am sure with this conference, with this day today, we will use it as a moment to reaffirm your commitment that you will not let us down. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
We want to thank His Excellency, the President of Sierra Leone, for that very powerful statement and word of advice. I want to invite the Deputy President of Kenya to speak on behalf, he is elected to speak on behalf of 4 countries, Rwanda, Tanzania, and Uganda. You have the floor, sir.
Your Excellency, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan,